Currently in pre-calc, we are learning about cosine functions. My partner Lewis and I researched an island in Japan where we had to find tidal wave statistics about how they reacted at certain points in time. The island we chose was Bukta Babushkina Kurko Island because it is a very small and uninhabited island in Japan. Tides occur with the gravitational pull of the moon. When the moon rotates around the Earth, whatever location is directly below the moon will have a high tide as well as the exact other side of the Earth. Around the sides of the Earth, where there is no gravitational pull, there will be a low tide. In the Bukta Babushkina Kurko Islands of Japan, we noticed that the high tides between each day were very close in height. We also noticed that there was a low tide that got very close to zero. The pattern we saw was that the tides are very similar and consistent all year round. The high tides on the island never exceeded 2 meters, and the low tide never went below zero. Another natural phenomenon that is also predictable by a periodic sine or cosine wave can be seismic waves. Seismic waves are usually used to determine how powerful an earthquake will be. Our model showed that the high tide was very close to what the actual high tide was. On the actual data, it shows that there is one very low tide per day, which is not close to the cosine model we got. A question we had to answer was to predict what the height of the tide would be at 11 a.m. on the 6th day. The answer was 1 meter. We know this by our cosine model. Another question we had to answer was to predict the tidal wave on May 30th, 2016. The answer we got was 1.5 meters, and we know this because our cosine model. Here are some pictures of our data.